Zebu Zebu. Hola hola beautiful peoples, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Trosiboke here. It's lunchtime. As you can see, I'm coming from in our planted cassava inside there. You know, in Africa it's normal when you plant cassava there must possibilities of other vegetables like Jessica here is growing inside there. That's why I want to pluck Jessica in our cassavas here, and I'm going to prepare for you a sweet lunch. Thank you for my incredible subscribers. Thank you for my returning subscribers. Thank you for my viewers. Remember to watch the full video from the start to the end. And I really appreciate your support, guys. Keep on supporting me. Watch out as I go to cook for you a delicious meal. This is Jessica. We call it murenda. When you cook it, it slides very well. So I am the one to prepare it for you today. Usually this is our home compound. There is our cow. You see it's looking for me. It's thinking that I'm going to give it water, but it will drink water first of all. Before I go to cook, I must go to our kitchen garden to uproot the onions. I'm going to use the onions. I'm only going to use the onion to prepare this Jessica. In our kitchen garden here, you can see we have only planted the cowpeas. This we call it cowpeas. And here, these are the onions. I'm not going to uproot it, but I'm going to pluck the leaves. I'm going to use the leaves. These leaves are so helpful and they're so sweet. You see, they have big leaves here, over here. So here is my Jessica and the onions. These are the only ingredients that I'm going to use, and the salt. So let me go to the kitchen and prepare for you a sweet, delicious meal. And there is something inside here. This is called bamia, and it's so sweet. So do you enjoy watching my videos every day? Watch it as I prepare for you a sweet, delicious meal for lunch that I'm going to share it with my family right away. Here is our kitchen, our traditional kitchen, and these are the fires that I went to fetch yesterday. So I promised and deliver. I told you I'm going to cook for you today, something today. And here it is. These are my onions. Let me just place it here. Then I will first turn by lighting the fire. So after I will lit my fire, let me go bring the match box. I'm going to bring the match box. Wait for me as I can. So guys, as when I was in the forest fetching the firewood, I told you that this is what I use as a rope when I was fetching firewood. So I collected some of the eucalyptus firewood. You see, they're dry and they're good for cooking. First of all, this we call it ash. You have to remove the ash, and then you put the manila pepper and these other box pepper. You know, our great great grandparents, they didn't have the matchbox. They used to use stone. They used to do like this the stone until it produces fire. And when it catches fire, it could have stayed for a long period of days without that fire going off. So they had to preserve it. But for now, there is a slight modernization in the village life where we have to use the matchbox on lighting the fire. This flu doesn't want to get away from me. It has evenly eaten my sound, my voice. I'm having that voice, the voice that comes from the nose here. You see? It's just simple and easy. I've lit my fire, and this is our meko. Yeah, we put the soil and we use the mud to bring it in a good shape, in a good way that it can't disturb you when you're cooking. It's very well prepared for the pot to settle in this specific area. So I'll have to add the firewood. And then next step, I'm going to wash Jessica. Yeah, I'm going to wash it, then leave it in the sun to dry it a little bit dry. So let me fetch water. Oh my god, sorry. Cut. As I've told you guys, I'm going to wash my Jessica here and the onions and dry it for a short period of time. Remember to use clean water for good health. This is how I do it. And this is my small senior. So I've told you I have to place it. I don't know if the sun has disappeared, but I wanted it to remove that water, a slight amount of the water that is carried inside here. You know, when you dip it when washing inside the dish, when you remove it, it doesn't remove all of that water, but you have to let it in the sun so that it can reduce that water in your Jessica. Then this is what I'm going to use for cooking. It's called a pot. This is a pot. It's so good, and you can't compare this one with sufuria. It is faster, and it makes the food to be more sweeter and sweeter. So I'll have to place it in the meko. You see, our meko is so good, and it's look in a good shape. And you have when you are decorating your meko or making your meko, you have to leave the space where the fire can penetrate from it. Yeah, and the smoke can come out over here. You see, there is a hole, there is ventilations here, so that when you're cooking, there is that ventilation where the smoke can pass and go, so that it can't come back onto your nose and affect you. It's that the smoke is usually dangerous because we use different types of firewood from different trees. I'll have to add firewood so that it can catch fire faster. There is so many importance of using firewood in the village. First of all, when you're using the firewood in the village, it saves cost of buying the charcoal. You know, there is other people in their homes, they don't burn charcoal in the forest or make their own charcoal. They had to go to the market and purchase the charcoal. So when you go to the forest and fetch firewood, this helps you to save the cost. Yeah, that you could have spent, the money that you could have spent going buying the charcoal from the market. Instead, that money you could use to purchase any other thing. And the ingredients that I'm going to use, this is the ash. This is the firewood ash. That's the product when you have already the fire has catch on and then it went off. That end product, you call it the ash here. You have to soak it in this container. We usually use this container for this purpose. It is put aside for only this purpose. We have to put the ash inside here, then you add a little water. You stir it. Stir it. Then you wait it to settle, and we use it to cook Jessica so that it can bring that nature of sliding. And I will have to use a salt. This is a modern salt. It's a common salt. This is my salt and water. First of all, I'll have to put water in my pot and wait it to boil for a short period of time. Don't put that too much water inside. You have to put it in the running. This is our pan. We prepared chapati and I forgot to remove it from there. So there is no other problem. And that is a small pot. That small pot we use it to prepare the little food. Not that much big foodstuffs, but those small amount of food. Yeah. And when the water is still burning, you can come up, check up on your Jessica. That's the milk. The use of that milk, we'll use it to stir the Jessica when it's heating. You have to ensure you remove this water because Jessica alone has that natural water in it, and that natural water is so helpful. It helps to build the bones in the body. When you eat this, my friend, those people who are living in the town, those people who are living the places where they don't use vegetables, this is so helpful to your body because it helps you to strengthen your bones. You become more strong. So oh my god, as my water is heating, let me put this one so that the sun is back. You can continue getting that heat from the sun to remove that water on it. Then I will have to add a little amount of salt. Don't put too much salt. It depends with the amount of food that you're cooking. Don't put that much salt. For me, I will have to add this salt. There is other people who doesn't use much salt, so I'll have to put a little salt on it. And then you wait for the water to boil. So guys, I hope you're enjoying my video. Leave down a sweet comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, to those who are viewing my videos and you have not subscribed, please load me to 1000 plus subscribers. I usually have the nice content one, very unique one. Yeah. Oh, I have forgotten today to show you my outfits. I'm always dressed. I always dress traditionally, but sometimes I have to dress normally like a modern person. Yeah. You see, when you go to visit someone at his place, you can't dress like this because there is modernization in our village. And why are you dressing this? We came from that place area long. We came from that nature area long, but we have to still to make our we call it our traditional to continue improving our traditional day and day. Even if there will be that modernization, we will still wearing these clothes in modeling, yeah, during fashions, so many things. So guys, my water is burning here. You see, it has started removing the steam. When it has started removing the steam like that way, it's good for you to add Jessica, so that it can continue to boil without the salt water inside, the salt that I added. Maybe I might be cooking different. Each and everyone has its own way of cooking, but for me, this is my style. You see, I have to place my Jessica inside the pot. And I will have to cover it. That will act as also my lid. That's my lid. Then, what? That's my lid.
Let me show them. Open.
That's my lid. Then, these are my onions. We have to cut them to prepare them. So what I'm going to prepare them. Have to cut them into. We don't have the chopping board in the village. We just use our fingers and our hands to act as a chopping board. That's how we do it. Oh my god, hope you're enjoying watching my videos. Here they are. I will come. Check. You should be checking your Jessica when it's heating to show if it comes up with bubbles. You see, though, when you're heating, there is the charming bubbles. Let me add fire so that it can heat faster. My onions, I have already chopped them, and I will have to apply them inside here, inside my Jessica. They have that good scent. When if you, yeah, that's the good thing of onions. I will have to stir You stir it with a little bit force. You see, I told you Jessica has a sliding nature. And that I have to add that my spice. Let me bring that spice that we call the ash, the sucked ash. This one I'll have to sieve it. You see, it has soaked until the water is clear. That's why I'll make it to turn it into that a sliding good position to be eaten with a traditional ugali, using the flour, of cassava.
Brown ugali.
Cassava. The brown ugali, yeah. Oh. So you have to continue stirring it. This mrenda you can even drink it alone without even eating. When you're eating and your ugali is over, you can drink it. Yeah. It appears like porridge. So guys, when your fire gets off, you have to apply your mouth to remove that pressure so that it can lit again. So this is how we do it. You see, I've just do like this one time and my fire has cut off. Then as my Jessica it's almost boiling into a final position. So guys, when you add that a condensed ash in water, after you have adding into your Jessica, you can see there is some of bubbles. Yeah, when it's boiling, you can see these bubbles there. They bring that color, that color which is called the luminous color in your Jessica. Yeah. So we will continue stirring it. Guys, now my Jessica is ready. My good traditional vegetable is ready, and I want to remove it from the jiko. This one, then is it? It's ready. It has boiled good. So the next step, I will have to cover it with this one. The next step, I'm going to prepare for you a ugali. This is water in a sufuria that I'm going to use to prepare ugali. I will have to place it in a burning fire. Yeah, like that way. Then I will have to add firewood so that the water can boil. And then for you to know that in the village that your water is boiled enough to be cooked as ugali, you have to sprinkle flour on top of your water as it's boiling, so that when it's boiled up, you have to be aware that the water now is ready to be cooked. So this is the flour here. I have to sprinkle on it and place it somewhere here. Let me remove this. This is kamatana, the holder. It helped me to hold when I'm cooking. Yeah. So continue watching my video as I prepare for you a sweet, delicious lunch ever. I'm preparing it for my family, possibly at my home place. I have my father and my mother, and they're not around. They've gone to the farm. I have to ensure that when they have come back, they will have to get something to eat. Yeah, that's what they chose of a girl. You have to ensure your father, your mother have feed strongly so that they can go outside tomorrow and bring for you something to eat any other day. So continue watching the video. I'm here, guys. I went to rinse my mwiko because it got some sand when it was over there. So I went to rinse it. And I'm adding firewood. Not fire, just firewood. Oh my god, I was almost interrupting with our solar. These are the files that I fished yesterday, and they're so helpful to me. They're helping me to cook very fast. Yeah, and I have also saved the costs. Okay, guys, as my water is boiling in the meko, let me give you a slight udaku for how I came to know how to cook. Me, I possibly know how to cook when I was 10 years old, and guess what? In our family, I was the only daughter. Leave aside my sister, my big sister. My big sister never knew to cook when he was young. He knew to cook when he was like 17 years there, but me, I knew to cook when I was 10 years old, and I knew to cook ugali, I knew to cook mboga. So my mother was saying, wow, my daughter know how to cook this one, my daughter know how. But you, about my big sister didn't knew how to cook ugali. So I was the one who was preparing the ugali, and the tutorials of cooking ugali, I learned it from my mom. I used to stay close to him when she used to cook ugali. Then I learned several tutorials and steps on how to prepare ugali. And yeah, I was so happy because I become, let me say, fast learner. Yeah, that's, yeah, I call it fast learner, because I learned things faster. I know how to come up with great things. And even the milking, my big sister doesn't know how to milk the cow. But me here, I knew how to, in all of our my other siblings, I'm the only person in our home place that knows how to milk the cow. Others doesn't know how to milk, only me. Yeah, I used to wake up very early in the morning, help my mom to milk the cow. And let me tell you, you see, oh, I've forgotten to check up my water. You see, it's boiled. It's already boiled. It's already boiled. Let me add fire, then I start cooking the ugali. So I have to ensure that the fire doesn't get off. You see, I have to add flour little by little. You have to measure the amount of water you're putting, and you put into it. See? This one, this holder, we only use it to hold when we are when you're using the jiko and the gas. But here we use 2 hands to cook, and this is how we do it. Wow. I'll have to add a little unga, and don't put too much unga because your ugali can get that hard. Another thing that you have to know about traditional ugali, we use flour. When you're going to grind your maize in a machine, you have to mix that, you have to mix that millet and sorghum a little to bring that sweetness of ugali, so that, and the color, it is, your ugali could have look like it's brown, it's not brown. Yeah, that's it brings that traditional color, the local ugali. So when you go to grind your maize, ensure that you mix a little millet and sorghum to bring that brown color. Not that much brown. There is that brown ugali, but in this white ugali, you can add that a little to bring that brown color. You will see my final result on. Oh my god, the smoke is killing me. Oh, my ugali is almost, you see? Oh. You have to leave it for some time so that your sufuria can bring that brown color around it. So you have to let it burn for small period of time, then my ugali will be ready. I will have to remove it from the meko and go serve and enjoy the meal. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I was lighting on the fire because the smoke was killing me, and I've not yet even recovered very well. Yeah, guys. So remember to leave down the sweet comment and tell me how do you feel about my video. These are the challenges of fire. When you get firewood isn't dried very that good, it will disturb you when, and the what do you call, fire will start getting off, so you'll have to good you have to to apply pressure each and every time, so that yeah, fire can lit up. So I can see my sufuria has turned brown, which means, and it has the, we call it ugali, have removed that sweet scent, and I will have to remove it from the jiko here. It's my ugali, and have to put it in a plate. Oh my god, see, the garlic is finally here. Let me place it here. So guys, I'm done, and my Jessica is here. Remember, I didn't put oil in my Jessica. I did it traditionally. Yeah. And my plate is here. I want to serve for myself as I wait for my parents to come. They will enjoy my sweet, delicious meal for lunch. For me, I will have to serve for myself. And then I will have to cut small amount of ugali. This is my meal. The flu is disturbing me, guys. I don't know, but I will have to boil ginger, garlic and everything, and the remaining food I'm going to take them into the house and cover them to wait for my parents to come from the farm, so that they can come find something ready in the house. So continue watching my videos as I get to eat the Jessica. I've already served myself here, and the dish is ready here. I wanna eat. I wanna enjoy my sweet traditional lunch over here. So guys, thank you for watching my video from the start to the end. Remember to leave a like, comment and share. Tell me what's your feed about my video. Tell me what to improve on. Actually, I had someone who was holding my camera, but he said due to the time he had to go to do some 1 2 3, so I had to release him go, and it has become difficult for me even to finish this video. You see, I'm going to hold my camera by myself as I'm going to eat. This is water. As you all know that water is good for digestion system. It helps in your digestion. Even if you're going to, you have, how do we call it, diarrhea, not diarrhea, but when you harisha, Water is so helpful. I see. This is the final. I'm here enjoying the meal. Thank you for watching. I told you, Jessica, it has that character of sliding. In traditional way of eating, I don't know how I'm going to hold it my camera, but we have to do like this. Ugali. Have to do the ugali like this. Then you do bye. Let me enjoy eating my meal. This is my lunch. Bye.